Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. The key to getting a sexually attractive man. The key to getting a sexually attractive man. Ladies, remember, some of y'all might know this statement I've made several times. A man makes love to a woman's body, but a woman makes love to a man's mind. See, a lot of times, but for some reason, a lot of women don't understand that. Well, I'll take that back. The player women understand that. The player women. Women who can get multiple men, just keep men around them. Now, here's why I say that. When a man make love to your body, he plants that seed in your mind. He plants, not meaning in your body. I got ahead of myself. Sorry, y'all. It's early. He plants that seed in your body. That body, and once he do, it makes contact with the egg. 9 months later, you got a big, healthy child that will probably grow into a big, healthy young man or woman. Right? So y'all create through y'all womb. See, a man don't have a womb or a physical womb, but we have a mental womb. We create through our minds. And if you look at many creations in the world, if you look at the genesis of it, there might have been a woman behind it. And let me be clear, that's not the woman controlling it, but a woman being a muse. Like musicians, artists, and stuff, they'll talk about a muse. And that's because they can point to that woman. Now, some people will just see the sex that the woman's having with the man, but it's not the body sex, it's the mind sex. Because what they've done is, the man working on something, and they're like, yeah, baby, that's it. Yeah, you got this. They're saying, I believe in you and stuff. That does a lot for a man. See, you got to make love to that man's ego. Let me say it again, ladies. You got to make love to that man's ego. And when you making love to his ego, that's not so much as telling him he's looked great and everything, but that's making love to the other aspects of him. Now, some women who use men, they'll take that trick and make stroke his ego and stuff to get stuff out of him. Like I said, the women players already know what I'm talking about. But when you get that sexually attractive man, just tell him how fine he is. He'll be like, yeah, okay, whatever. In fact, he might even be like, yeah, and she said I'm fine. Yeah, she said I had nice eyes. She said she liked my body. She's looking at my print, Yeah, he gonna be like, so. But if you hit that man and say, hey, you're real smart, he might be like, what? She think I'm smart? Or focus on his talents or whatever. Talking, if he a writer. I'll use that for an example. With myself. I've had some women, when I was younger, first started writing, they actually helped me out by saying they supported the writer. In fact, it was a very beautiful woman, very beautiful, very beautiful. And, she let me know she found me physically attractive. But when I was writing, she was like very supportive of it. She was like, Ron, you're a great writer. You need to be doing this more. That did more for me than her with her beautiful self having like the tight top and, had her tight pants on showing her big old butt dunk. Oh, she was fine. I gotta give it to her. Good Lord, she was a legitimate dime. Legitimate dime. But the thing that struck me was that how she made love to my mind. She ain't try to have sex with me, like, okay, well, maybe one time. But she was making love. She was always stroking my ego. But not in terms of like, oh, you cute, you this or that, or you rich. But it was just like, oh, yeah, you're a great writer. Shoot, you got this. You need to be doing this. And I thanked her. when we reconnected again on Facebook, I thanked her. I said she played a big part in everything I'm doing. But she made love to my mind. See, when you understand something about that sexually attractive man, see, a lot of women mess up with him because they only dealing with him because he's sexually attractive. They're not trying to find out what else this guy got. See, all men, just because the guy look good don't mean he don't have a brain. He don't have talent. You know, he might be a musician or something. And you hear him play, and it's like I know of this one guy, like women went crazy over this guy, but I found out this guy was like a master piano player. People, like some of the women say, you know, that dude could really play the piano. And see, the women he responded to, because he was real charismatic and everything, they the ones be wanting to hear him play and everything. They weren't talking about, you know, his light eyes and his muscular body. They be like, yeah, that dude can play, you know? You know, and the women he ended up just chilling with, she encouraged that, you know? Or he could be a more academic type. He could be that type who wants to get into some deep metaphysics or something. See, the women who will sit there and just listen, that works. I'm going to tell you what. Now, I've been married. And, you know, there was some stuff. Well, me and my co-parent were really cool. Some people still take us as a married couple. But one of the things that stood out about her, because we were friends at first, is she didn't like, oh, you fine and all of that, and like the basics, oh, you got to spend money. When I would just talk about random things, she was just sitting back listening. But that was making love to my mind. She was encouraging my more intellectual side, the more mental side, the more spiritual side. See, when you deal with that man, remember the very nature of a man. See, a man wants that spiritual side to be stimulated. Even if they don't realize it, they want to be able to talk. They want to be seen. They want that side of them to be seen. So when you see that real fine man and everything, yeah, I know you like, yeah, you want to jump his bones and all of that. You might want to have his baby and stuff. But then too many women get caught in the regular games. And remember in the previous podcast, I said they done seen everything. And a lot of times they'll see it and they'll still deal with the woman, you know, you look good to him and stuff, you know, for gratification. But you want to hit him on a different level where he's like, he can actually talk to it. Because I'm going to tell you what, I've talked to these men. See, that's the thing. I've known these type of guys that women go crazy over. And I knew the type of women that they would show a response over. And they would always say, you know what, I can just sit there and talk with her, man. They always say the same thing. It's like, man, I can just talk with her. They be saying it. They don't be saying, oh, she got those big old breasts and, you know, she get that great head or, you know, she can back that thing up. They don't ever be, when it's a woman that those guys really feel, they always talk about with the intangibles that she brings to the table. Or that she, you know what, I can really chill with her. You know, it's like me and her could just sit there, talk for 3. And one guy told me, he said, you know, we could be there naked, butt naked for 3 hours and talk and don't even have sex because the conversations are good. The dude actually told me that. He appreciated that. See, a lot of times, don't be like a lot of guys out here do with very beautiful women and act like they don't have any sense or anything. Like they just a body. You know, and yeah, ladies, we know y'all, some of y'all you be seeing a man as a sex object or a success object. Just looking at his money, looking at his mind, looking for his mind. Indeed, let me go over something real quick, because of course you get some women who want to do, you know, get the bag and everything. And I'm going to put it out there. Y'all can tell them I said it. I'm going to see if they actually do it. If they really want that bag, do the same thing. Make love to his mind. If they really want it. And don't just talk about, oh, you successful and all of that. No, find out what else about it. What else does he like? Maybe he got a stamp collection. Show some interest in at least learning about it. Or encouraging him. He might have a dream to do something else. Are you going to talk to him about it? You know? Seriously. Do it from the place of, whether it's the sexually attractive man or the success man. Do it from the place of, you know, you really want to know it. Like, if you don't really want to know what he's talking about and everything, leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Don't even bother with him. It's a waste. You know, you either, you know, if it's with the success man, yeah, you might get some resources, but I talked before about how that can hurt you. And then if he's a sexual man, I mean, if that's all you want, hey, that's cool as long as you know that. But ladies, let's be real. Y'all know that guy give you that good long enough. You know, your feelings get in there. So you know you want more. So if you want to get with that guy, make love to his mind encourage him. Show some interest and show some legitimate interest in the things he wants to talk about spiritually, intellectually, emotionally. Trust me, ladies, it's powerful. It's powerful. Because like I said, I've known plenty of these men. And when they talk about a woman they feeling, they skip over. They'll say briefly, say, oh, yeah, she fine and everything, but they don't focus on that. They focus on, you know what, man, I can talk to her. Boom. There you go. So anyway, that's all I got for today, ladies. I get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.